I want to go over measure central tendencies with you. And just remember, when we talk about measure central tendencies, we're just talking about the mean, median, and mode and range of a set of numbers. Okay? So, measurement of central tendencies. They're numbers or pieces of data that can be used to represent the whole set of data. So we could represent it with the mean, the median, the mode, or the range. To find the mean, well, the mean is just the sum of the items in a set of data divided by the number of items in the set. And it's also known as the average. We've been finding the average of numbers quite often, so we're used to doing that. We're just calling it the mean. The median is the middle number, or the average of the two middle numbers, in a set of data when listed in numerical order. And that's important. Remember to put your data in least to greatest or greatest to least order before you find the median. The mode is the number or numbers that occur most frequently in a set of data. When numbers occur with the same frequency, when all numbers occur with the same frequency, we say there's no mode. Now that can happen if nothing repeats, okay, then there's no mode. If all the numbers repeat the same amount of times, there's still no mode. It's when one or two pieces of data repeat more often than all the other pieces of data in the set. If two numbers repeat, both of them repeat 3 times in a set of data, and there's nothing else that repeats 3 times, then those two pieces are the mode, and it's going to have 2 modes in that set. The range is simply the difference between the greatest and the least values in the set of data. I know that was a lot to get copied down, so I'll give you a few minutes to get that copied down, and then we'll move on to an example. Here's our first set of numbers, our first data set. In this data set, we have 2, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 3, 4. Well, first thing I would recommend that you do is that you put those numbers in numerical order. So let's go ahead and get those in numerical order. So we've rearranged them. So it's 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 8. When you put them in numerical order, several things, kind of jump out to you. We can now see that it ranges from 0 to 8. We can see that 2's repeat and that 4's repeat, and it's easier to see it when we have it that way. When we go to find the mean is the sum of all the numbers in the set of data divided by the number, or how many pieces of data there are. So in our case, we have 8 pieces of data. The sum of those was 24. So we're going to do 24 divided by 8, which will give us a mean of 3, or an average of 3. For the median, remember the median is the number in the middle, or the average of the 2 numbers in the middle. Well, there's 8 pieces of data here. If I go to the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, the middle's right in between 2 and 3. So what I need to do is to find the average of those 2 numbers. So to find the average, I'm going to add those 2 plus 3, I'm going to divide it by 2, and I'm going to end up with a median of 2.5. The mode, remember, is the number or numbers that recur most frequently, most often in our set. Well, we had 2 numbers that repeated, and they repeated the exact same time. So our mode on this one is actually 2 and 4 are our mode. The range, remember, is the difference between the highest piece of data and the lowest piece of data. Where our highest piece is 8, our lowest piece is 0. So we just need to do 8 minus 0, which is 8. And so our range of our data is 8. So we have a mean of 3, a median of 2.5, a mode of 2 and 4, and a range of 8.